The Thrive Triangle: Well-Being, Wisdom, and Wonder in a Hyperconnected World. Written and published by MSC Boost. Chapter 1. Introduction. The Thrive Triangle in the Age of Hyperconnectivity. The concepts of well-being, wisdom, and wonder have taken on new meanings and challenges in our increasingly hyperconnected world. The rapid advancement of technology has transformed the way we live, work, and interact with one another, bringing both opportunities and obstacles to our personal and collective growth. As we navigate this digital landscape, it is crucial to understand the interconnectedness of these three elements, the Thrive Triangle, and how they shape our experiences in the modern age. Well-being, the first component of the Thrive Triangle, encompasses our physical, mental, and emotional health. In a world where we are constantly tethered to our devices, it is easy to neglect our well-being in favor of productivity and connectivity. However, by prioritizing self-care, setting healthy boundaries, and cultivating meaningful relationships, we can build a strong foundation for overall happiness and fulfillment. Wisdom, the second element, takes on new significance in an era of information overload. With access to vast amounts of data at our fingertips, it is essential to develop the skills necessary to navigate and discern the quality and relevance of the information we consume. By honing our critical thinking abilities, practicing media literacy, and engaging in lifelong learning, we can cultivate wisdom and make informed decisions in both our personal and professional lives. The third component, wonder, is often overshadowed by the constant stimulation and instant gratification provided by our digital devices. To rediscover a sense of awe and curiosity in our hyperconnected world, we must be intentional about creating space for exploration, creativity, and reflection. By disconnecting from technology periodically, engaging in new experiences, and appreciating the beauty of the world around us, we can reignite our sense of wonder and find renewed inspiration. The Thrive Triangle is not a static concept. Rather, it is a dynamic framework that requires ongoing attention and adaptation. As technology continues to evolve at a rapid pace, we must be proactive in assessing its impact on our well-being, wisdom, and wonder. By recognizing the potential pitfalls of hyperconnectivity, such as digital addiction, information overload, and the erosion of privacy, we can develop strategies to mitigate these risks and maintain a healthy relationship with technology. Simultaneously, we must also harness the positive aspects of our hyperconnected world to support our growth and development. Technology can be a powerful tool for learning, connecting with others, and driving social change. By leveraging these opportunities mindfully and purposefully, we can enhance our well-being, expand our knowledge, and contribute to the betterment of society. Throughout this book, we will explore the intricacies of the Thrive Triangle and provide practical guidance for navigating the challenges and opportunities of our hyperconnected world. By understanding the interconnectedness of well-being, wisdom, and wonder, and by implementing the strategies outlined in the following chapters, you will be equipped to thrive in the digital age and beyond. Chapter 2. The Foundations of Well-Being. Well-being serves as a critical pillar in the Thrive Triangle, providing the necessary groundwork for individuals to flourish in a hyperconnected world. At its core, well-being encompasses the physical, mental, and emotional aspects of our lives. By prioritizing these areas, we create a solid foundation upon which wisdom and wonder can be built. Physical well-being involves taking care of our bodies through regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep. In a world where sedentary lifestyles and unhealthy eating habits are prevalent, making conscious choices to prioritize our physical health becomes increasingly important. Engaging in activities such as walking, cycling, or practicing yoga can help improve cardiovascular health, boost energy levels, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Additionally, fueling our bodies with nutrient-rich foods and staying hydrated contribute to overall physical well-being. Mental well-being focuses on the health of our minds, including our thoughts, emotions, and cognitive functions. In a hyperconnected world, where information overload and constant stimulation are commonplace, it is crucial to prioritize mental well-being. Practices such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and journaling can help reduce stress, improve focus, and promote emotional regulation. Seeking professional support through therapy or counseling can also be beneficial for those struggling with mental health challenges. Emotional well-being involves understanding and managing our feelings, as well as cultivating positive relationships with others. In an age where digital communication often takes precedence over face-to-face interactions, nurturing meaningful connections becomes increasingly important. Building and maintaining strong social support networks, whether through family, friends, or community involvement, can provide a sense of belonging and emotional resilience. Practicing empathy, active listening, and effective communication skills can strengthen these bonds and contribute to overall emotional well-being. To promote well-being in a hyperconnected world, it is essential to establish healthy boundaries and engage in regular self-care practices. This may involve setting limits on screen time, disconnecting from devices during meals or before bedtime, and carving out dedicated time for hobbies and relaxation. Engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment, such as reading, creating art, or spending time in nature, can help counterbalance the demands of technology and promote a sense of balance. Developing a growth mindset is another key aspect of well-being. Rather than viewing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, a growth mindset encourages individuals to approach difficulties as opportunities for learning and personal development. By embracing the idea that skills and abilities can be improved through effort and persistence, individuals can build resilience and adaptability in the face of change. Well-being is not a one-size-fits-all concept. What works for one person may not work for another. It is important to take the time to reflect on personal values, goals, and priorities, and to develop a well-being plan that aligns with individual needs and preferences. This may involve experimenting with different strategies, seeking guidance from professionals or trusted sources, and being open to adjusting the plan as circumstances change. By prioritizing physical, mental, and emotional well-being, individuals can build the necessary foundation to thrive in a hyperconnected world. Through self-awareness, self-care, and the cultivation of meaningful connections, we can navigate the challenges and opportunities of the digital age with greater resilience and fulfillment. In the following chapters, we will explore how the other elements of the Thrive Triangle wisdom and wonder build upon this foundation to create a holistic approach to well-being in the modern era. Chapter 3. Cultivating Wisdom in the Information Age. Wisdom, the second component of the Thrive Triangle, takes on new significance in the context of our hyperconnected world. In an era characterized by an unprecedented abundance of information, developing the skills to navigate, evaluate, and apply knowledge effectively becomes paramount. By cultivating wisdom, individuals can make sound decisions, solve complex problems, and contribute meaningfully to their communities. The pursuit of wisdom begins with a commitment to lifelong learning. In a rapidly evolving digital landscape, where new technologies and ideas emerge at breakneck speed, continuously expanding one's knowledge base is essential. This learning process extends beyond formal education and encompasses a wide range of experiences, from engaging with diverse perspectives to exploring new fields of study. By approaching learning with curiosity and an open mind, individuals can broaden their understanding of the world and develop a more nuanced view of complex issues. Critical thinking lies at the heart of wisdom in the information age. With the proliferation of fake news, misinformation, and echo chambers, the ability to analyze and evaluate information critically is more important than ever. This involves developing skills such as fact-checking, source verification, and logical reasoning. By questioning assumptions, seeking out reliable sources, and considering multiple viewpoints, individuals can arrive at well-informed conclusions and make better decisions. In addition to critical thinking, effective communication plays a vital role in cultivating wisdom. In a hyperconnected world, where ideas and opinions can spread rapidly across digital platforms, The ability to articulate thoughts clearly and engage in constructive dialogue is crucial. This involves practicing active listening, expressing ideas with clarity and empathy, and being open to feedback and constructive criticism. By honing these communication skills, individuals can foster meaningful connections, bridge divides, and contribute to the collective wisdom of their communities. Wisdom also requires a deep understanding of oneself and one's values. In a world where external influences and societal pressures can easily sway opinions and behaviors, developing a strong sense of self is essential. This involves taking the time to reflect on personal beliefs, goals, and priorities, and aligning actions with these core values. By cultivating self-awareness and emotional intelligence, individuals can navigate complex situations with greater clarity and make decisions that are true to themselves. To put wisdom into practice, individuals can engage in a variety of activities and practices. Seeking out diverse perspectives through reading, travel, and engaging with people from different backgrounds can broaden one's understanding of the world. Participating in community discussions, volunteering, or engaging in civic activities can provide opportunities to apply knowledge and skills in real-world contexts. Keeping a journal or engaging in reflective writing can help individuals process information, clarify thoughts, and gain new insights. Cultivating wisdom is an ongoing process that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to learn from both successes and failures. It is important to approach this process with humility, recognizing that there is always more to learn, and that wisdom is a lifelong pursuit. By embracing the challenges and opportunities of the information age, individuals can develop the wisdom necessary to thrive in a hyperconnected world. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, wisdom serves as a guiding light, helping us make sense of the vast amounts of information at our fingertips and apply that knowledge in meaningful ways. By prioritizing lifelong learning, critical thinking, effective communication, and self-awareness, we can cultivate the wisdom needed to make positive contributions to our communities and the world at large. In the next chapter, we will explore the third element of the Thrive Triangle wonder and how it complements and enhances the pursuit of wisdom in a hyperconnected world. Chapter 4. Rediscovering Wonder in a Tech-Saturated World. Wonder, the third pillar of the Thrive Triangle, is a crucial element in maintaining a sense of awe, curiosity, and inspiration in our hyperconnected world. In a time when technology pervades nearly every aspect of our lives, it is easy to become desensitized to the marvels that surround us. By intentionally cultivating a sense of wonder, we can enrich our experiences, spark creativity, and find greater meaning in our daily lives. One of the key aspects of rediscovering wonder is cultivating mindfulness. In a world filled with constant distractions and notifications, being present in the moment has become increasingly challenging. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help individuals quiet the noise of technology and tune into the wonders of the present moment. By focusing on the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise without judgment, individuals can develop a deeper appreciation for the richness of their experiences. Engaging in activities that promote curiosity is another effective way to rekindle a sense of wonder. This can involve exploring new hobbies, learning about unfamiliar subjects, or seeking out novel experiences. By stepping outside of one's comfort zone and embracing the unfamiliar, individuals can expand their perspectives and discover new sources of inspiration. Attending workshops, visiting museums, or participating in community events can provide opportunities to engage with new ideas and connect with others who share similar interests. Nature provides an endless source of wonder, and spending time outdoors can be a powerful antidote to the digital overload of modern life. Whether it's taking a walk in a nearby park, going for a hike in the mountains, or simply observing the changing of the seasons, immersing oneself in the natural world can evoke a deep sense of awe and connection. By disconnecting from technology and tuning into the beauty and complexity of the environment, individuals can find renewed inspiration and perspective. Cultivating a sense of gratitude is another key aspect of rediscovering wonder. In a world where it's easy to take things for granted, intentionally focusing on the positive aspects of one's life can be transformative. This can involve keeping a gratitude journal, sharing appreciations with loved ones, or simply taking a moment each day to reflect on the things that bring joy and meaning. By actively seeking out and acknowledging the wonders in one's life, individuals can develop a more positive outlook and greater resilience in the face of challenges. To fully embrace wonder, it's important to create space for reflection and contemplation. In a tech-saturated world, it can be challenging to find moments of quiet and solitude. However, by intentionally carving out time for introspection, individuals can process their experiences, gain new insights, and connect with their inner sense of wonder. This can involve setting aside dedicated time each day for journaling, engaging in a creative pursuit, or simply sitting in silence and allowing one's thoughts to wander. Incorporating elements of play and spontaneity into one's life can also help rekindle a sense of wonder. In a world where efficiency and productivity are often prioritized, making time for activities that are purely enjoyable and unstructured can be rejuvenating. This can involve engaging in a favorite hobby, exploring a new part of one's city, or simply allowing oneself to be silly and playful with loved ones. By embracing a spirit of lightheartedness and spontaneity, individuals can tap into a sense of wonder and joy that may have been lost in the demands of daily life. Rediscovering wonder in a tech-saturated world requires intention, curiosity, and a willingness to disconnect from the digital realm and reconnect with the richness of one's surroundings. By cultivating mindfulness, seeking out new experiences, immersing oneself in nature, practicing gratitude, creating space for reflection, and embracing play, individuals can reawaken their sense of awe and find renewed inspiration in the world around them. As we move forward in our exploration of the Thrive Triangle, we will examine how the intersection of well-being, wisdom, and wonder can help us navigate the challenges and opportunities of a hyperconnected world with greater resilience, purpose, and joy. Chapter 5. The Impact of Hyperconnectivity on Well-Being. The rapid advancement of technology has revolutionized the way we live, work, and interact with one another. Hyperconnectivity, the state of being constantly connected to digital devices and networks, has become a defining feature of modern life. While this increased connectivity offers numerous benefits, such as instant access to information, enhanced communication, and greater convenience, it also presents significant challenges to our overall well-being. One of the most pressing concerns related to hyperconnectivity is the potential for digital addiction. The constant stream of notifications, updates, and social media interactions can create a compulsive need to stay connected, leading to a sense of anxiety or restlessness when separated from digital devices. This addiction can interfere with daily activities, disrupt sleep patterns, and strain personal relationships. To combat digital addiction, individuals can establish clear boundaries around technology use, such as designating specific times for checking emails or social media, and creating device-free zones in the home or workplace. Hyperconnectivity can also contribute to feelings of stress and overwhelm. The sheer volume of information available at our fingertips can be daunting, and the pressure to keep up with the latest trends, news, and conversations can be exhausting. Moreover, the blurring of boundaries between work and personal life, facilitated by the ability to stay connected 24/7, can lead to increased job-related stress and burnout. To mitigate these effects, individuals can practice digital minimalism, being selective about the information they consume and the online activities they engage in. Setting clear boundaries around work hours and disconnecting from work-related devices during personal time can also help promote a healthier work-life balance. The impact of hyperconnectivity on social relationships is another important consideration. While digital platforms have made it easier than ever to connect with others across the globe, they can also lead to a sense of isolation and disconnection in real-life interactions. The constant presence of digital devices can interfere with face-to-face communication, leading to a lack of eye contact, active listening, and empathy. To foster more meaningful social connections, individuals can prioritize in-person interactions, engage in active listening, and practice being fully present in conversations without the distraction of digital devices. Hyperconnectivity can also have negative effects on mental health, particularly in the realm of social comparison. Social media platforms often present curated versions of people's lives, highlighting their successes and achievements while omitting the challenges and struggles. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, and even depression, as individuals compare their own lives to the idealized versions presented online. To combat these negative effects, individuals can cultivate a more critical and balanced approach to social media, recognizing that the highlight reels presented online do not reflect the full reality of people's lives. Engaging in self-compassion, focusing on personal growth and accomplishments, and seeking out supportive online communities can also help promote a healthier relationship with social media. To promote overall well-being in a hyperconnected world, individuals can engage in digital self-care practices. This can involve setting aside dedicated time for offline activities, such as spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, or practicing mindfulness meditation. Establishing a regular sleep routine and avoiding digital devices before bedtime can also help promote better sleep quality and reduce the negative impact of blue light on circadian rhythms. Engaging in regular physical activity and maintaining a balanced diet can also help counteract the sedentary nature of many digital activities and promote overall physical and mental well-being. Navigating the challenges of hyperconnectivity requires a proactive and intentional approach to digital well-being. By establishing healthy boundaries, practicing digital minimalism, fostering meaningful social connections, cultivating a balanced perspective on social media, and engaging in digital self-care practices, individuals can harness the benefits of technology while mitigating its potential negative effects on well-being. As we continue to explore the Thrive Triangle, we will delve deeper into the ways in which wisdom and wonder can help us navigate the complexities of a hyperconnected world with greater resilience, purpose, and fulfillment. Chapter 6. Wisdom in the Era of Fake News and Echo Chambers. The digital age has brought about unprecedented access to information. But with this abundance comes the challenge of navigating a landscape filled with misinformation, fake news, and echo chambers. In an era where anyone can publish content online, and where algorithms often prioritize engagement over accuracy, cultivating wisdom in the consumption and sharing of information has become more important than ever. Developing media literacy skills is a critical component of navigating the modern information landscape wisely. This involves learning to evaluate the credibility and reliability of sources, recognizing the difference between fact and opinion, and understanding the potential biases and motivations behind the content we encounter. By asking questions such as, who created this content and why? What evidence is provided to support the claims being made? And are there alternative perspectives on this issue that are not being presented? Individuals can begin to develop a more critical and discerning approach to the information they consume. Fact-checking is another essential skill in the era of fake news. Before accepting information as true or sharing it with others, individuals can take steps to verify its accuracy by consulting multiple reputable sources, looking for primary sources and original research, and using fact-checking websites and tools. By taking a proactive approach to verifying information, individuals can help prevent the spread of misinformation and promote a more informed and accurate public discourse. Echo chambers, where individuals are exposed primarily to information and perspectives that align with their existing beliefs, can also pose a significant challenge to cultivating wisdom in the digital age. These insular online communities can reinforce biases, limit exposure to diverse viewpoints, and contribute to the polarization of society. To break out of echo chambers, individuals can actively seek out information and perspectives that challenge their assumptions, engage in respectful dialogue with those who hold different views, and cultivate a sense of intellectual humility and openness to learning from others. Cultivating emotional intelligence is another key aspect of navigating the digital landscape wisely. The anonymity and distance provided by online interactions can sometimes lead to a lack of empathy and an increase in hostile or inflammatory rhetoric. By practicing self-awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation in online interactions, individuals can contribute to a more constructive and compassionate public discourse. This involves being mindful of one's own emotional reactions, seeking to understand the perspectives and experiences of others, and communicating in a way that promotes understanding and respect. In addition to these individual strategies, there is also a role for institutions and platforms in promoting wisdom in the digital age. Media organizations can prioritize accuracy, transparency, and ethical reporting practices, while social media platforms can invest in better content moderation, fact-checking, and algorithmic accountability. Educational institutions can also play a role by integrating media literacy and critical thinking skills into curricula at all levels, preparing students to navigate the complexities of the digital information landscape. Ultimately, cultivating wisdom in the era of fake news and echo chambers requires a combination of individual skills, institutional reform, and a collective commitment to truth, accuracy, and open-mindedness. By developing media literacy skills, engaging in fact-checking, breaking out of echo chambers, cultivating emotional intelligence, and supporting institutional efforts to promote accuracy and accountability, individuals can contribute to a more informed, engaged, and wise public discourse. The challenges posed by the digital age are significant, but so too are the opportunities. By harnessing the power of technology to access diverse perspectives, engage in meaningful dialogue, and promote truth and understanding, we can create a more informed and compassionate world. As we navigate the complexities of the digital landscape, let us strive to cultivate wisdom, not just in our own lives, but in the collective life of our communities and our world. Chapter 7. Preserving Wonder in a World of Instant Gratification. The allure of instant gratification is ever present in today's fast-paced, hyperconnected world. From the endless scroll of social media feeds to the on-demand access to entertainment and information, technology has made it easier than ever to indulge our desires for immediate satisfaction. While these conveniences have their benefits, they can also erode our capacity for patience, contemplation, and the deeper fulfillment that comes from savoring life's experiences. To preserve a sense of wonder in this world of instant gratification, we must intentionally cultivate practices that allow us to slow down, be present, and appreciate the beauty and complexity of the world around us. One such practice is the art of patience. In a culture that prizes speed and efficiency, patience can seem like a lost virtue. However, the ability to delay gratification and tolerate discomfort is essential for developing resilience, self-control, and a greater appreciation for the things we value. By practicing patience in small ways, such as waiting in line without checking our phones or taking the time to prepare a meal from scratch, we can build our capacity for presence and mindfulness. We can also apply this practice to larger goals and aspirations, recognizing that true fulfillment often requires sustained effort and dedication over time. Cultivating a sense of anticipation is another way to preserve wonder in a world of instant gratification. When we look forward to future experiences with excitement and curiosity, we engage our imagination and create a sense of joy and possibility in the present moment. This could involve planning a trip to a new destination, saving up for a special purchase, or simply taking the time to savor the build-up to a much-anticipated event. By allowing ourselves to revel in the anticipation of future experiences, we can find greater meaning and satisfaction in the journey, not just the destination. Engaging in activities that require depth and reflection is also crucial for preserving wonder in a fast-paced world. In a culture of sound bites and clickbait, it can be easy to skim the surface of ideas and experiences without fully engaging with their complexity and nuance. To counteract this tendency, we can intentionally seek out pursuits that require sustained attention and contemplation, such as reading a challenging book, learning a new skill, or engaging in a creative project. By immersing ourselves in activities that demand our full presence and focus, we can cultivate a deeper appreciation for the richness and beauty of the world around us. Creating space for stillness and solitude is another essential practice for preserving wonder in a world of constant stimulation. In the rush of daily life, it can be difficult to find moments of quiet and introspection. Yet these moments are crucial for processing our experiences, reconnecting with our inner selves, and tapping into a sense of awe and reverence for the world around us. This could involve carving out time for meditation or prayer, taking a solitary walk in nature, or simply sitting in silence and allowing our minds to wander. By creating intentional spaces for stillness and solitude, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and wonder in our lives. Ultimately, preserving wonder in a world of instant gratification requires a willingness to resist the pull of constant stimulation and to intentionally cultivate practices that allow us to slow down, be present, and engage with the world in a more meaningful way. By practicing patience, anticipation, depth, and stillness, we can tap into a sense of awe and reverence that transcends the fleeting satisfactions of the digital age. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a culture that values contemplation, creativity, and the enduring beauty of the world around us. As we navigate the challenges and opportunities of a hyperconnected world, let us strive to preserve a sense of wonder and to cultivate practices that allow us to fully engage with the richness and complexity of our experiences. By doing so, we can find greater meaning, purpose, and fulfillment in our lives, and contribute to a world that values the timeless virtues of patience, depth, and awe. Chapter 8. The role of community in fostering well-being. In a hyperconnected world, the concept of community has taken on new dimensions. While digital platforms have made it easier than ever to connect with others across vast distances, they have also highlighted the importance of fostering strong, supportive communities in our offline lives. Community plays a crucial role in promoting well-being, providing a sense of belonging, and offering a network of support during times of challenge and change. One of the key benefits of community is the sense of connection and belonging it provides. Humans are inherently social creatures, and feeling like we are part of a larger group can contribute to our overall sense of well-being and life satisfaction. Participating in community activities, whether it's volunteering at a local organization, joining a sports team, or attending a neighborhood event, can help us build relationships with others who share our interests and values. These connections can provide a sense of purpose and meaning, as well as a support system to turn to during difficult times. Building strong social ties within our communities can also have tangible benefits for our physical and mental health. Studies have shown that people with strong social connections tend to have lower rates of anxiety and depression, as well as better overall physical health outcomes. This may be due in part to the fact that social support can help buffer the negative effects of stress and provide a sense of security and stability during times of uncertainty. By cultivating strong relationships within our communities, we can create a network of support that can help us weather life's challenges and promote overall well-being. To build and maintain meaningful connections within our communities, it's important to be proactive and intentional in our approach. This may involve seeking out opportunities to get involved in local organizations or events that align with our interests and values. It may also involve reaching out to neighbors or acquaintances to initiate social connections and build relationships over time. By taking the initiative to connect with others and build a sense of community, we can create a strong foundation for well-being and resilience. Another key aspect of fostering community well-being is promoting a sense of inclusivity and belonging for all members. This means actively working to create a welcoming and supportive environment that values diversity and encourages participation from all individuals, regardless of their background or identity. This may involve challenging stereotypes and biases, advocating for marginalized groups, and creating opportunities for cross-cultural exchange and understanding. By building inclusive communities that celebrate diversity and promote equity, we can create a stronger sense of social cohesion and well-being for all. Fostering a sense of community care and mutual support is also essential for promoting well-being at a collective level. This may involve organizing community events or initiatives that bring people together around a common cause or goal, such as a neighborhood cleanup or a fundraiser for a local charity. It may also involve creating spaces for community members to share their skills, knowledge, and resources with one another, such as a community garden or a tool-sharing program. By working together to support and care for one another, we can build stronger, more resilient communities that promote well-being for all. In a hyperconnected world, it's easy to feel disconnected from the people and places around us. However, by intentionally cultivating a sense of community and belonging, we can tap into a powerful source of well-being and resilience. Whether it's through participating in local organizations, building strong social ties, promoting inclusivity and diversity, or fostering a sense of community care, there are many ways to create and sustain meaningful connections within our communities. By prioritizing these connections and working together to build stronger, more supportive communities, we can promote well-being not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. The power of community in fostering well-being cannot be overstated. By creating a sense of belonging, building strong social ties, promoting inclusivity and diversity, and fostering a sense of community care, we can tap into a deep source of resilience and strength that can help us thrive in a hyperconnected world. So let us prioritize the cultivation of community in our lives and work together to build a world where everyone feels seen, valued, and supported. Chapter 9: Wisdom and the Art of Digital Communication. From emails and instant messaging to social media and online forums, we rely on digital platforms to connect with others, share information, and express ourselves. However, the ease and accessibility of digital communication can also present challenges, such as misunderstandings, conflicts, and the spread of misinformation. To communicate effectively and wisely in a hyperconnected world, we must develop a set of skills and practices that allow us to navigate the digital landscape with clarity, empathy, and integrity. One key aspect of wise digital communication is the ability to adapt our communication style to the specific platform and audience we are engaging with. Different digital platforms have their own unique cultures, norms, and expectations, and what may be appropriate in one context may not be suitable in another. For example, the tone and style of communication that works well on a professional networking site may not be the same as what is appropriate on a casual social media platform. By taking the time to understand the norms and expectations of each platform, we can tailor our communication style to be more effective and appropriate for each context. Active listening is another essential skill for wise digital communication. In the fast-paced world of online interactions, it can be easy to skim over messages or respond hastily without fully considering the perspectives and needs of others. However, by practicing active listening, we can build stronger, more empathetic connections with others and avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. This involves taking the time to read messages carefully, asking clarifying questions, and responding thoughtfully and respectfully, even in the face of disagreement or criticism. Emotional intelligence is also critical for wise digital communication. The lack of nonverbal cues in digital interactions can sometimes lead to misinterpretations or escalations of conflicts. By developing our emotional intelligence, we can better understand and manage our own emotions, as well as recognize and respond to the emotions of others. This may involve taking a step back when we feel triggered or defensive, using I statements to express our own feelings and needs, and seeking to understand the perspectives and experiences of others before responding. In the era of fake news and misinformation, wise digital communication also requires a commitment to truth and accuracy. Before sharing information online, it's important to take the time to verify its credibility and accuracy, and to consider the potential impacts of spreading false or misleading information. This may involve fact-checking claims, seeking out reliable sources, and being willing to correct ourselves when we realize we have shared something inaccurate. By prioritizing truth and accuracy in our digital communications, we can contribute to a more informed and trustworthy online ecosystem. Wise digital communication also involves setting healthy boundaries and practicing digital well-being. The constant connectivity of the digital world can sometimes lead to feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, or burnout. By setting clear boundaries around our online engagement, such as designating specific times for checking messages or limiting our use of certain platforms, we can create a more balanced and sustainable relationship with technology. Additionally, practicing digital well-being habits, such as taking regular breaks from screens, engaging in offline activities, and cultivating a sense of presence and mindfulness, can help us maintain a healthy and grounded perspective in a hyperconnected world. Cultivating wisdom in our digital communications also requires a willingness to engage in respectful dialogue and to consider multiple perspectives. In a polarized and often contentious online landscape, it can be tempting to retreat into echo chambers or to lash out at those who disagree with us. However, by approaching online interactions with curiosity, openness, and a commitment to understanding others, we can build bridges across differences and contribute to a more thoughtful and nuanced public discourse. The art of wise digital communication is an ongoing practice that requires intentionality, skill, and a commitment to personal and collective growth. By adapting our communication style to different contexts, practicing active listening and emotional intelligence, prioritizing truth and accuracy, setting healthy boundaries, and engaging in respectful dialogue, we can harness the power of digital platforms to build meaningful connections, share knowledge, and contribute to a more just and compassionate world. So let us approach our digital communications with wisdom, care, and a deep respect for the humanity of all those we encounter online. Chapter 10: Wonder and the Power of Lifelong Learning. Wonder, the sense of awe and curiosity that propels us to explore and discover, is a fundamental driver of lifelong learning. In a rapidly changing world, where knowledge and skills can quickly become obsolete, the ability to continually learn and adapt is essential for personal growth, professional success, and societal progress. By cultivating a sense of wonder and embracing the power of lifelong learning, we can tap into a rich source of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Lifelong learning encompasses a wide range of activities, from formal education and training to informal pursuits, such as reading, traveling, and engaging in new experiences. At its core, lifelong learning is about maintaining an open and curious mindset, one that is willing to question assumptions, seek out new perspectives, and continuously expand our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By approaching life with a sense of wonder and a commitment to ongoing growth, we can develop the resilience, adaptability, and creativity needed to thrive in a complex and ever-changing landscape. One key benefit of lifelong learning is its ability to enhance our cognitive functioning and mental well-being. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities, such as learning a new language, mastering a musical instrument, or solving complex problems, can help keep our brains sharp and reduce the risk of cognitive decline as we age. Moreover, the sense of accomplishment and mastery that comes from acquiring new knowledge and skills can boost our self-esteem, confidence, and overall sense of well-being. Lifelong learning can also open up new opportunities for personal and professional growth. By continuously expanding our knowledge and skills, we can position ourselves for new challenges, roles, and industries, and remain competitive in a rapidly evolving job market. Moreover, the process of learning itself can be deeply rewarding, as it allows us to explore new interests, connect with like-minded individuals, and contribute to the collective knowledge and progress of our communities. To cultivate a sense of wonder and commit to lifelong learning, it's important to approach the process with intention and strategy. This may involve setting specific learning goals, identifying resources and opportunities for growth, and creating a supportive environment that encourages exploration and discovery. It may also involve overcoming common barriers to learning, such as lack of time, resources, or confidence, and developing strategies for staying motivated and accountable. One effective strategy for lifelong learning is to leverage the power of technology and digital platforms. Online courses, webinars, podcasts, and educational apps have made it easier than ever to access high-quality learning resources from anywhere in the world. By taking advantage of these tools, we can pursue learning opportunities that align with our interests, schedules, and learning styles, and connect with a global community of learners and experts. At the same time, it's important to recognize that lifelong learning is not just about acquiring new information or skills, but about developing a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This may involve engaging in reflective practices such as journaling, meditation, or self-assessment, and seeking out experiences that challenge our assumptions and broaden our perspectives. By cultivating a sense of self-awareness and curiosity, we can approach learning as a holistic and transformative process, one that enriches our lives and contributes to our personal and collective growth. Lifelong learning is not always easy, and it requires a willingness to step outside our comfort zones, take risks, and embrace failure as a natural part of the learning process. However, by approaching challenges with a growth mindset and a sense of wonder, we can develop the resilience and adaptability needed to thrive in a complex and uncertain world. We can also inspire others by sharing our own learning journeys and supporting the growth and development of those around us. The power of lifelong learning lies in its ability to enrich our lives, expand our horizons, and contribute to the betterment of ourselves and our world. By cultivating a sense of wonder and committing to ongoing growth and discovery, we can tap into a rich source of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment, and create a more curious, compassionate, and connected world. So let us approach each day with a sense of wonder and a commitment to lifelong learning, knowing that the journey of growth and discovery is one that never truly ends. Chapter 11. The well-being risks of digital addiction and overuse. Digital technology has become an integral part of our daily lives, offering countless benefits and opportunities for connection, learning, and growth. However, the constant availability and allure of digital devices and platforms can also pose significant risks to our well-being, particularly when our use of technology becomes excessive or addictive. Digital addiction and overuse can have far-reaching consequences for our physical, mental, and emotional health, as well as our relationships and overall quality of life. One of the most significant well-being risks associated with digital addiction is its impact on our physical health. Excessive screen time can lead to a range of health problems, including eye strain, headaches, neck and back pain, and poor posture. Moreover, the sedentary nature of many digital activities can contribute to obesity, cardiovascular disease, and other chronic health conditions. By prioritizing screen time over physical activity and outdoor play, we may be compromising our overall health and well-being. Digital addiction can also take a toll on our mental health, contributing to feelings of anxiety, depression, and social isolation. The constant barrage of notifications, updates, and social comparisons can create a sense of pressure and inadequacy, while the lack of face-to-face interaction can lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnection. Moreover, the blue light emitted by digital devices can disrupt our natural sleep patterns, leading to insomnia, fatigue, and other sleep-related problems. The impact of digital addiction on our relationships and social connections is another significant concern. When we prioritize digital interactions over face-to-face communication, we may miss out on the depth and richness of real-life relationships. Moreover, the constant distractions of digital devices can interfere with our ability to be fully present and engaged with others, leading to misunderstandings, conflicts, and a sense of disconnection. To mitigate the risks of digital addiction and overuse, it's important to develop strategies for mindful and intentional technology use. This may involve setting clear boundaries around screen time, such as designating specific times of day for digital activities and creating device-free zones in your home or workplace. It may also involve practicing digital mindfulness, such as paying attention to your body and emotions while using technology, and taking regular breaks to stretch, move, and engage in offline activities. Developing a healthy relationship with technology also requires a willingness to prioritize real-life experiences and relationships over digital ones. This may involve making a conscious effort to engage in face-to-face communication, outdoor activities, and other offline pursuits that promote well-being and connection. It may also involve being mindful of the impact of your digital behaviors on others, such as avoiding phone use during meals or social gatherings, and modeling healthy technology habits for children and younger generations. Another key strategy for managing digital addiction is to cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning outside of technology. This may involve pursuing hobbies, interests, and passions that align with your values and bring you joy and fulfillment. It may also involve volunteering, engaging in community service, or contributing to causes that matter to you. By developing a strong sense of identity and purpose beyond the digital realm, you can build resilience and reduce your reliance on technology for validation and self-worth. It's important to recognize that breaking free from digital addiction is a process that requires patience, self-compassion, and support. It may involve seeking the guidance of a mental health professional, joining a support group, or enlisting the help of friends and family members. It may also involve learning new skills and strategies for stress management, such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling. The risks of digital addiction and overuse are significant, but they are not insurmountable. By developing a mindful and intentional relationship with technology, prioritizing real-life experiences and relationships, cultivating a sense of purpose and meaning, and seeking support when needed, we can harness the benefits of digital technology while minimizing its potential harms. By doing so, we can create a more balanced, fulfilling, and connected life in the digital age. Chapter 12. Wisdom in the Age of Algorithmic Decision-Making. Algorithmic decision-making systems have become increasingly prevalent in our hyperconnected world, shaping everything from the news we consume to the products we buy to the job opportunities we are presented with. These systems, powered by vast amounts of data and complex mathematical models, offer the promise of greater efficiency, accuracy, and objectivity in decision-making processes. However, they also raise important questions about transparency, accountability, and the role of human judgment in an age of automated recommendations. To navigate the challenges and opportunities of algorithmic decision-making with wisdom, we must first develop a clear understanding of how these systems work and the potential biases and limitations they may contain. This requires a willingness to look beyond the veneer of objectivity and interrogate the assumptions, values, and goals that underlie the design and implementation of algorithmic systems. It also requires a recognition that algorithms are not neutral or infallible, but rather reflect the biases and priorities of their creators and the data they are trained on. One key concern with algorithmic decision-making is the potential for these systems to perpetuate or amplify existing social inequalities and discrimination. For example, hiring algorithms that are trained on historical employment data may inadvertently discriminate against women or people of color, while predictive policing algorithms may disproportionately target low-income communities and communities of color. To mitigate these risks, it is essential that the development and deployment of algorithmic systems be guided by principles of fairness, accountability, and transparency, and that there be robust mechanisms in place for identifying and correcting bias and discrimination. Another important consideration is the role of human judgment and expertise in algorithmic decision-making processes. While algorithms can process vast amounts of data and identify patterns and correlations that may be difficult for humans to discern, they lack the contextual understanding, empathy, and moral reasoning that are essential for making complex and nuanced decisions. As such, it is crucial that algorithmic systems be designed to augment and support human decision-making, rather than replace it entirely. This may involve incorporating human oversight and input at key points in the decision-making process, as well as creating opportunities for individuals to challenge or appeal algorithmic decisions that may be flawed or unjust. Cultivating wisdom in the age of algorithmic decision making also requires a willingness to critically examine the broader societal implications of these systems and the values and priorities they reflect. For example, the increasing use of predictive algorithms in areas such as healthcare, education, and criminal justice raises important questions about privacy, consent, and the balance between individual rights and collective interests. It also highlights the need for greater public awareness and engagement around these issues, as well as for the development of ethical frameworks and regulatory structures that can help ensure that algorithmic systems are deployed in ways that promote the common good. To navigate this complex landscape with wisdom, individuals and organizations must prioritize ongoing learning and adaptation, as well as a commitment to ethical and responsible innovation. This may involve investing in digital literacy and data science education, as well as fostering a culture of transparency, accountability, and collaboration around the development and deployment of algorithmic systems. It may also involve engaging in ongoing dialogue and debate around the social, economic, and political implications of these technologies, and working to ensure that their benefits are distributed equitably and their risks are mitigated effectively. Ultimately, the age of algorithmic decision-making presents both challenges and opportunities for cultivating wisdom in a hyperconnected world. By developing a deep understanding of these systems and their potential impacts, prioritizing human judgment and expertise, and committing to ethical and responsible innovation, we can harness the power of algorithms to enhance our decision-making capabilities, while also ensuring that they are deployed in ways that promote fairness, transparency, and the common good. In doing so, we can create a future in which algorithmic systems serve as a tool for empowering and enriching human knowledge and judgment, rather than replacing or diminishing them. Chapter 13: Wonder and the Future of Work in a Hyperconnected World. The rapid advancement of technology and the increasing hyperconnectivity of our world are transforming the nature of work in profound and far-reaching ways. From the rise of automation and artificial intelligence to the growth of remote work and the gig economy, these changes are reshaping the skills, competencies, and mindsets that are essential for success in the modern workplace. At the same time, they are also creating new opportunities for individuals and organizations to tap into the power of wonder, creativity, and innovation to drive personal and professional growth. One of the most significant ways in which technology is transforming the future of work is through the automation of routine and repetitive tasks. As machines and algorithms become increasingly capable of performing these tasks with greater speed, accuracy, and efficiency, many jobs that once required human labor are becoming obsolete. While this trend has raised concerns about job displacement and economic inequality, it also presents an opportunity for individuals to focus on higher-level, more creative and cognitively demanding work that requires uniquely human skills such as critical thinking, problem-solving, and emotional intelligence. To thrive in this new world of work, individuals must cultivate a sense of wonder and curiosity that allows them to continuously learn, adapt, and innovate in the face of change. This requires a willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone, take risks, and embrace new challenges and opportunities as they arise. It also requires a deep commitment to lifelong learning and personal development, as well as a recognition that the skills and knowledge that are relevant today may not be sufficient for success in the future. Organization, too, must foster a culture of wonder and creativity in order to remain competitive and relevant in a rapidly changing business landscape. This may involve investing in training and development programs that help employees develop new skills and competencies, as well as creating opportunities for cross-functional collaboration and innovation. It may also involve embracing new technologies and business models that enable greater flexibility, agility, and responsiveness to changing market conditions and customer needs. One key area where wonder and creativity are becoming increasingly important in the workplace is in the realm of problem-solving and decision-making. As the complexity and ambiguity of business challenges continue to grow, organizations must be able to generate novel and innovative solutions that can help them stay ahead of the curve. This requires a willingness to challenge assumptions, ask questions, and explore new possibilities, as well as a deep understanding of the needs and perspectives of customers, stakeholders, and employees. To cultivate wonder and creativity in the workplace, organizations can adopt a range of practices and strategies that encourage experimentation, risk-taking, and continuous learning. This may involve creating dedicated time and space for creative pursuits, such as hackathons, design sprints, or innovation labs. It may also involve fostering a culture of psychological safety and trust, where employees feel empowered to share their ideas and perspectives without fear of judgment or retribution. Another important aspect of cultivating wonder and creativity in the workplace is recognizing and valuing the diverse perspectives and experiences that employees bring to the table. As the workforce becomes increasingly diverse and global, organizations must be able to harness the power of different backgrounds, cultures, and ways of thinking to drive innovation and growth. This requires a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, as well as a willingness to create opportunities for employees to share their unique insights and experiences with one another. Technology is also creating new opportunities for individuals to tap into their sense of wonder and creativity outside of traditional work settings. The rise of the gig economy and remote work, for example, is enabling individuals to pursue passion projects, start their own businesses, or work on a freelance basis in fields that align with their interests and values. This can be a powerful way to cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment in one's work, as well as to develop new skills and competencies that can be applied in a variety of contexts. To navigate the future of work with wisdom and resilience, individuals and organizations must embrace a mindset of continuous learning, adaptation, and growth. This requires a willingness to let go of old ways of thinking and doing, and to embrace new possibilities and opportunities as they arise. It also requires a deep commitment to cultivating wonder, creativity, and innovation as essential drivers of personal and professional success in a hyperconnected world. The future of work in a hyperconnected world is full of both challenges and opportunities for those who are willing to embrace them with a sense of wonder and creativity. By cultivating the skills, mindsets, and practices that enable us to thrive in the face of change, we can create a future of work that is more fulfilling, meaningful, and impactful for ourselves and for society as a whole. So let us approach the future with curiosity, courage, and a deep commitment to learning and growth, knowing that the possibilities are limited only by our imagination and our willingness to explore them. Chapter 14. The Thrive Triangle and Digital Parenting. Parenting in the digital age presents a unique set of challenges and opportunities for promoting the well-being, wisdom, and wonder of children and young people. As digital technologies become increasingly ubiquitous and integrated into every aspect of our lives, parents and caregivers must develop new skills, strategies, and mindsets to help their children navigate this complex and rapidly evolving landscape in a way that supports their healthy development and overall thriving. One of the most important aspects of digital parenting is setting clear boundaries and expectations around technology use. This involves establishing rules and guidelines around when, where, and how digital devices can be used, as well as monitoring and limiting screen time to ensure that it does not interfere with other important activities, such as sleep, physical activity, and face-to-face social interaction. Parents can work with their children to create a family media plan that outlines these expectations and helps everyone in the family stay accountable and on track. At the same time, it's important for parents to model healthy technology habits themselves. Children are highly attuned to the behaviors and attitudes of the adults in their lives, and are more likely to develop positive relationships with technology when they see their parents using it in a balanced and intentional way. This means setting aside dedicated time for offline activities, engaging in active listening and communication during face-to-face interactions, and avoiding the constant distractions of notifications and alerts. Promoting digital literacy and critical thinking skills is another key aspect of effective digital parenting. This involves helping children develop the skills and knowledge they need to navigate the online world safely and responsibly, such as understanding the importance of privacy and security, recognizing and avoiding online scams and misinformation, and engaging in respectful and empathetic communication with others. Parents can support this learning by having open and ongoing conversations with their children about their online experiences, as well as by providing age-appropriate resources and tools for building digital literacy. Encouraging healthy online relationships and social connections is also an important part of digital parenting. While technology can be a powerful tool for connecting with others and building community, it can also be a source of social comparison, bullying, and isolation. Parents can help their children develop positive online relationships by teaching them the importance of kindness, empathy, and respect in all their interactions, as well as by monitoring their online activities and intervening when necessary to address any concerns or conflicts that may arise. Fostering creativity and self-expression through technology is another way that parents can support their children's well-being and wonder in the digital age. Many digital tools and platforms offer opportunities for children to explore their interests, develop new skills, and express themselves in unique and meaningful ways. Parents can encourage this creativity by providing access to age-appropriate tools and resources, as well as by celebrating and supporting their children's digital creations and accomplishments. At the same time, it's important for parents to help their children maintain a healthy balance between online and offline activities. While technology can be a valuable tool for learning, entertainment, and connection, it should not come at the expense of other important aspects of a child's development, such as physical activity, face-to-face social interaction, and unstructured playtime. Parents can support this balance by setting aside dedicated time for offline activities, as well as by encouraging their children to engage in a variety of different pursuits and experiences. Seeking support and resources from other parents, educators, and experts can also be a valuable strategy for navigating the challenges of digital parenting. Parenting in the digital age can be a complex and ever-evolving landscape, and it's important for parents to have access to reliable information, guidance, and support as they work to promote their children's healthy development and overall thriving. This may involve joining online parenting communities, attending workshops or webinars, or seeking out the advice of trusted professionals such as pediatricians, teachers, or counselors. Ultimately, the goal of digital parenting is to help children develop the skills, knowledge, and mindsets they need to thrive in a hyperconnected world. This requires a proactive and intentional approach that prioritizes clear boundaries, healthy habits, digital literacy, positive relationships, creativity, balance, and ongoing support and resources. By embracing these strategies and working together as a family and community, parents can help their children navigate the challenges and opportunities of the digital age with wisdom, resilience, and wonder. As the digital landscape continues to evolve and shift, so too must our approaches to parenting and supporting the healthy development of children and young people. By staying curious, open-minded, and committed to ongoing learning and growth, parents can be better equipped to guide their children towards a future of thriving in a hyperconnected world. So let us approach this important work with compassion, creativity, and a deep belief in the potential of every child to thrive and flourish, both online and off. Chapter 15: Wisdom and the Ethics of Hyperconnectivity. The rapid advancement of digital technologies and the increasing hyperconnectivity of our world have brought about a host of new ethical challenges and considerations. From issues of privacy and security to questions of transparency, accountability, and fairness, the digital age requires us to grapple with complex moral and philosophical questions that have far-reaching implications for individuals, organizations, and society as a whole. To navigate this landscape with wisdom and integrity, we must develop a clear understanding of the ethical principles and frameworks that can guide our decision-making and actions in a hyperconnected world. One of the most pressing ethical concerns in the digital age is the issue of privacy and the protection of personal data. With the proliferation of online platforms, social media, and mobile devices, individuals are generating and sharing more personal information than ever before. This data can be incredibly valuable to businesses, governments, and other organizations who may use it for a variety of purposes, such as targeted advertising, predictive analytics, and surveillance. However, the collection, use, and sharing of personal data also raises important questions about consent, transparency, and the right to privacy. To address these concerns, individuals and organizations must develop clear policies and practices around data collection, use, and protection, as well as educate individuals about their rights and responsibilities when it comes to managing their personal information online. Another key ethical consideration in the digital age is the issue of algorithmic bias and fairness. As more and more decisions are being made by automated systems and algorithms, there is a risk that these systems may perpetuate or amplify existing biases and inequalities. For example, facial recognition technologies have been shown to have higher error rates for people with darker skin tones, while hiring algorithms may discriminate against women or individuals from certain racial or ethnic backgrounds. To mitigate these risks, it is essential that the development and deployment of algorithmic systems be guided by principles of fairness, transparency, and accountability, and that there be mechanisms in place for identifying and correcting bias and discrimination. The issue of online harassment, bullying, and hate speech is another important ethical concern in the digital age. The anonymity and distance provided by online platforms can sometimes embolden individuals to engage in abusive or harmful behavior towards others, particularly those from marginalized or vulnerable communities. This can have serious consequences for the mental health and well-being of individuals, as well as for the overall health and cohesion of online communities. To address this issue, online platforms and communities must develop clear policies and enforcement mechanisms around harassment and hate speech, as well as provide resources and support for individuals who have experienced abuse or harm online. The ethical implications of emerging technologies, such as artificial intelligence, virtual and augmented reality, and the Internet of Things are also important considerations in the digital age. As these technologies become more sophisticated and integrated into our daily lives, they raise important questions about agency, autonomy, and the relationship between humans and machines. For example, the development of autonomous vehicles and other AI-powered systems raises questions about liability and accountability in the event of accidents or errors. Similarly, the increasing use of virtual and augmented reality technologies raises questions about the blurring of boundaries between the physical and digital worlds, and the potential impacts on our sense of reality and social connection. To navigate these complex ethical challenges with wisdom, individuals and organizations must develop a clear understanding of their own values and moral frameworks, as well as engage in ongoing dialogue and reflection about the ethical implications of their actions and decisions in the digital age. This may involve seeking out diverse perspectives and expertise from fields such as philosophy, law, and computer science, as well as engaging in public discourse and debate around key ethical issues. It may also involve developing a personal code of digital ethics that can guide one's behavior and decision-making in online spaces, and holding oneself and others accountable to these standards. Some key principles that can guide the development of a personal code of digital ethics include respect for privacy and personal data. This involves being mindful of the data one collects, uses, and shares online, as well as respecting the privacy rights and preferences of others. Transparency and accountability. This involves being open and honest about one's actions and decisions in online spaces, as well as taking responsibility for the consequences of one's behavior. Fairness and non-discrimination. This involves treating all individuals with respect and dignity, regardless of their background or identity, and working to mitigate bias and discrimination in online systems and interactions. Empathy and compassion. This involves seeking to understand and empathize with the experiences and perspectives of others, particularly those from marginalized or vulnerable communities, and acting with kindness and compassion in online interactions. Integrity and authenticity. This involves being true to one's values and principles, even in the face of pressure or temptation to act otherwise, and striving to present oneself authentically and honestly in online spaces. By embracing these principles and engaging in ongoing reflection and dialogue about the ethical implications of our actions in the digital age, we can cultivate the wisdom and moral courage needed to navigate the challenges and opportunities of a hyperconnected world with integrity and purpose. It is not always easy to discern the right course of action in complex ethical situations, but by staying committed to our values, seeking out diverse perspectives and expertise, and being willing to learn and grow, we can work towards creating a more just, compassionate, and equitable digital future for all. The path forward requires not only technological innovation, but also moral imagination and a deep commitment to the well-being and flourishing of all individuals and communities in the digital age. Chapter 16: Wonder and the Art of Digital Disconnection. The constant barrage of notifications, messages, and digital distractions can leave us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and disconnected from ourselves and others. The allure of constant stimulation and the fear of missing out can make it challenging to step away from our devices and carve out space for solitude, reflection, and true connection. However, the practice of digital disconnection, intentionally unplugging from technology, and creating boundaries around our online and offline lives is an essential skill for cultivating wonder, creativity, and overall well-being in the digital age. The benefits of digital disconnection are numerous and well documented. Studies have shown that taking regular breaks from technology can improve sleep quality, reduce stress and anxiety, and boost cognitive function and productivity. Unplugging can also create space for more meaningful face-to-face interactions, hobbies, and pursuits that bring us joy and fulfillment. By stepping away from the constant noise and stimulation of the digital world, we can tap into a deeper sense of presence, curiosity, and awe that is essential for cultivating wonder and creativity in our lives. To practice the art of digital disconnection, it is important to start by setting clear intentions and boundaries around our technology use. This may involve establishing specific times of day or locations where we will be device-free, such as during meals, in the bedroom, or while engaging in hobbies or social activities. It may also involve using tools and apps that help us track and limit our screen time, or creating physical barriers between ourselves and our devices, such as keeping our phone in a separate room while we work or sleep. Another key aspect of digital disconnection is learning to be comfortable with solitude and stillness. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with information and stimulation, the idea of being alone with our thoughts can be uncomfortable or even frightening. However, by embracing moments of quiet and solitude, we can cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness, introspection, and inner peace. This may involve practicing mindfulness or meditation, engaging in creative pursuits such as writing or art making, or simply taking a walk in nature without any digital distractions. It is also important to be intentional about the ways in which we use technology when we do choose to engage with it. This may involve curating our online spaces and communities to align with our values and interests, and being mindful of the content we consume and the interactions we have online. It may also involve setting boundaries around work-related technology use, such as establishing clear start and end times for checking email or responding to messages, and communicating these boundaries to colleagues and clients. Cultivating wonder through digital disconnection also requires a willingness to embrace boredom and unstructured time. In a world where we are constantly stimulated and entertained, the idea of having nothing to do can be uncomfortable or even anxiety-provoking. However, by allowing ourselves to sit with boredom and discomfort, we can tap into a deeper sense of creativity, imagination, and problem-solving. This may involve engaging in open-ended play or exploration, such as taking a walk without a destination in mind, or simply allowing our minds to wander and daydream. Another important aspect of digital disconnection is seeking out experiences and activities that promote a sense of awe, curiosity, and wonder in our lives. This may involve traveling to new places, learning new skills or hobbies, or engaging with art, music, or nature in a deeper and more meaningful way. By prioritizing experiences that challenge us, inspire us, and expand our horizons, we can cultivate a sense of wonder and purpose that extends beyond the digital realm. Of course, the practice of digital disconnection is not always easy, and it requires a level of discipline, self-awareness, and support from others. It can be helpful to enlist the support of friends, family members, or even a therapist or coach who can hold us accountable and provide encouragement and guidance along the way. It may also involve setting realistic goals and expectations for ourselves, and being compassionate and forgiving when we inevitably slip up or struggle to unplug. The art of digital disconnection is about creating a more intentional and balanced relationship with technology, one that allows us to harness its benefits while also preserving our sense of wonder, creativity, and connection to ourselves and others. By cultivating practices of unplugging, solitude, mindfulness, and awe-inspiring experiences, we can tap into a deeper sense of presence, purpose, and joy in our lives, both online and off. As we navigate the challenges and opportunities of our hyperconnected world, let us remember the importance of creating space for wonder, reflection, and true connection in our lives. By embracing the art of digital disconnection, we can cultivate a more grounded, creative, and fulfilling existence, one that allows us to thrive both in the digital age and beyond. So let us approach our relationship with technology with intentionality, curiosity, and a willingness to disconnect in order to reconnect with what truly matters most. Chapter 17. The future of the Thrive Triangle in a hyperconnected world. The rapid advancement of technology and the increasing hyperconnectivity of our world present both challenges and opportunities for the future of well-being, wisdom, and wonder. As we look ahead to the coming years and decades, it is essential to consider the emerging trends and technologies that are likely to shape our experiences and interactions in profound ways. By understanding these developments and their potential impacts, we can proactively work to harness their benefits while mitigating their risks, and create a future in which the Thrive Triangle remains a central framework for living a fulfilling and meaningful life. One of the most significant trends that is likely to shape the future of the Thrive Triangle is the continued growth and evolution of artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning. As these technologies become more sophisticated and integrated into every aspect of our lives, they have the potential to transform the way we work, learn, and interact with one another. On the one hand, AI-powered tools and systems could help us to automate routine tasks, freeing up more time and energy for creative and meaningful pursuits. They could also provide personalized recommendations and support for our health, education, and personal growth, helping us to optimize our well-being and reach our full potential. However, the increasing reliance on AI and machine learning also raises important ethical and social considerations. There are concerns about the potential for these technologies to perpetuate or amplify existing biases and inequalities, as well as to erode privacy, autonomy, and human agency. There are also questions about the impact of AI on the future of work, and the potential for job displacement and economic disruption as more tasks become automated. To navigate these challenges, it will be essential to develop clear ethical frameworks and regulations around the development and deployment of AI, as well as to prioritize human-centered design and responsible innovation. Another key trend that is likely to shape the future of the Thrive Triangle is the growing importance of digital literacy and cybersecurity. As more of our personal and professional lives move online, the ability to navigate digital spaces safely and effectively becomes increasingly critical. This includes understanding how to protect our personal data and online identities, as well as how to identify and avoid online scams, misinformation, and other harmful content. It also involves developing the skills and knowledge needed to engage in meaningful and respectful online communication. and to build and maintain positive digital communities and relationships. To promote digital literacy and cybersecurity in the future, it will be important to prioritize education and training initiatives that help individuals of all ages to develop these essential skills. This may involve integrating digital literacy and cybersecurity into school curricula, as well as providing ongoing training and support for adults in the workplace and beyond. It will also require collaboration between government, industry, and civil society organizations to develop clear standards and best practices for online safety and security, and to hold technology companies accountable for their role in shaping the digital landscape. The future of the Thrive Triangle is also likely to be shaped by the growing recognition of the importance of mental health and well-being in the digital age. As the pace of technological change continues to accelerate, and the boundaries between our online and offline lives become increasingly blurred, the risk of digital burnout, addiction, and other mental health challenges becomes more acute. To address these concerns, it will be essential to prioritize mental health and well-being as key components of the Thrive Triangle, and to develop strategies and resources for promoting digital well-being and resilience. This may involve initiatives such as promoting digital mindfulness and intentional technology use, as well as providing access to mental health support and resources for individuals struggling with digital addiction or other challenges. It may also involve working to create more humane and sustainable digital environments that prioritize user well-being and agency, rather than simply maximizing engagement and profit. By recognizing the importance of mental health and well-being in the digital age, and taking proactive steps to promote them, we can create a future in which technology serves as a tool for human flourishing rather than a source of stress and disconnection. Of course, the future of the Thrive Triangle will also be shaped by broader social, economic, and political factors that extend beyond the realm of technology. Issues such as climate change, income inequality, and political polarization are likely to have significant impacts on our collective well-being and ability to cultivate wisdom and wonder in the years ahead. To navigate these challenges, it will be essential to prioritize collaboration, empathy, and a commitment to the common good, and to work towards solutions that promote social justice, environmental sustainability, and human flourishing. Preparing for the challenges and opportunities ahead will require a proactive and intentional approach to cultivating well-being, wisdom, and wonder in the face of rapid technological and social change. This may involve developing new skills and competencies, such as digital literacy, emotional intelligence, and cross-cultural communication. It may also involve embracing new models of education, work, and social organization that prioritize creativity, collaboration, and lifelong learning. By staying curious, adaptable, and committed to the values of the Thrive Triangle, we can create a future in which technology serves as a tool for human flourishing and connection, rather than a source of disconnection and despair. The future of the Thrive Triangle in a hyperconnected world is not predetermined, but rather a product of the choices and actions we take today. By embracing the challenges and opportunities ahead with wisdom, compassion, and a commitment to wonder and well-being, we can shape a future that is more just, sustainable, and fulfilling for all. The path forward is not always clear, but by staying true to our values and working together towards a shared vision of human flourishing, we can create a world in which the Thrive Triangle remains a guiding light for generations to come. Chapter 18. Conclusion. Thriving in a hyperconnected world. The Thrive Triangle, composed of well-being, wisdom, and wonder, serves as a powerful framework for navigating the complexities and challenges of our hyperconnected world. By prioritizing these three interconnected elements, individuals can cultivate the resilience, adaptability, and sense of purpose needed to flourish in an age of rapid technological and social change. The insights and strategies explored throughout this book provide a roadmap for harnessing the benefits of our digital tools and platforms while mitigating their potential harms, and for creating a future in which technology serves as a conduit for human connection, creativity, and joy. Central to thriving in a hyperconnected world is the cultivation of well-being, a holistic sense of physical, mental, and emotional health that enables individuals to show up as their best selves in all aspects of life. This involves developing habits and practices that promote self-care, stress management, and work-life balance, as well as fostering strong social connections and a sense of belonging within one's communities. By prioritizing well-being, individuals can build the resilience and inner resources needed to navigate the challenges and uncertainties of the digital age with grace and equanimity. Equally important is the cultivation of wisdom, the ability to discern what is true, right, and meaningful in a world of information overload and competing narratives. This involves developing critical thinking skills, media literacy, and a commitment to lifelong learning, as well as cultivating the emotional intelligence and empathy needed to engage in constructive dialogue across differences. By seeking out diverse perspectives, engaging in self-reflection, and applying one's knowledge and insights to real-world challenges, individuals can develop the wisdom needed to make sound decisions and contribute to the greater good. Wonder, too, plays an essential role in thriving in a hyperconnected world. By maintaining a sense of awe, curiosity, and openness to new experiences, individuals can tap into a wellspring of creativity, inspiration, and joy that transcends the limitations of our digital tools and platforms. This involves cultivating a mindful presence, seeking out opportunities for play and exploration, and embracing the beauty and mystery of the natural world. By nurturing a sense of wonder, individuals can find meaning and purpose beyond the confines of their screens and contribute to a more vibrant and life-affirming culture. Putting these principles into practice requires intentionality, discipline, and a willingness to experiment and adapt. Individuals can start by conducting a digital wellness audit, reflecting on their current technology habits, and identifying areas for improvement. This may involve setting boundaries around screen time, cultivating a more mindful and purposeful approach to social media, or exploring new avenues for creative expression and personal growth. It may also involve seeking out supportive communities and resources, such as digital wellness coaches, mindfulness apps, or online learning communities. Organizations and institutions also have a vital role to play in promoting digital well-being and fostering a culture of thriving in the workplace. This may involve implementing policies and programs that prioritize employee well-being, such as flexible work arrangements, mental health support, and opportunities for professional development. It may also involve investing in digital literacy training, ethical technology design, and collaborative problem-solving initiatives that leverage the collective wisdom of diverse teams. At a societal level, thriving in a hyperconnected world requires a collective commitment to building a more just, equitable, and sustainable future. This involves grappling with the complex ethical and social implications of emerging technologies, such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and virtual reality, and working to ensure that their benefits are distributed fairly and their risks are mitigated responsibly. It also involves investing in education, healthcare, and social support systems that enable all individuals to reach their full potential, regardless of their background or circumstances. Ultimately, thriving in a hyperconnected world is a lifelong journey of growth, discovery, and transformation. By staying true to our values, cultivating our innate capacities for well-being, wisdom, and wonder, and working together to build a world that works for everyone, we can chart a course towards a more fulfilling and flourishing future. The path ahead is not always easy, but it is rich with possibility and promise. With courage, compassion, and a commitment to the greater good, we can rise to the challenges of our time and create a world in which all individuals can thrive. The insights and strategies explored in this book are not a panacea, but rather an invitation to engage more deeply and intentionally with the questions that matter most in our hyperconnected age. By reflecting on our own experiences, learning from the wisdom of others, and taking action to promote well-being, wisdom, and wonder in our own lives and communities, we can contribute to a global movement towards a more generative and life-affirming future. The journey ahead belongs to all of us, and the choices we make today will shape the world we inherit tomorrow. May we choose wisely, and may we never lose sight of the boundless potential for growth, connection, and transformation that lies within us all.